I love me some SHEIN.
I love SHEIN.
I definitely love the SHEIN app. Side note, I just learned how to pronounce the brand thanks to the debate that was on social media. So based on their response, it's pronounced SHEIN, but due to the words being put together, I'm gonna just pronounce it SHEIN and call it a day. I would even go as far as saying I love the app way more when everyone didn't know who they were. I mean, I could easily drop my items in the cart, run some errands, come back, and it would still be there. Now it feels as if someone is basically saying,
have you finished?
No! That's it! That's it! No matter what sick fantasies run through my mind, I will not go back to that restaurant!
Have you finished those errands? Have you finished those errands?
and when I hop on it, it's no longer available. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my Revel channel, where we revel about fashion history, reviews for fashion, movies, lifestyle, and so much more. It really just depends how we're feeling for that day. I decided to begin a new series where I will review and do some hauls. If you haven't and you wanted to check out some of my other content, I have created playlists for them to make it a lot easier to find. So be sure to check it out after this video. As you can tell, this review is going to be not so long, but we're going to cover SHEIN's app, the quick history of them, the perks, as well as a quick haul to help you decide if this is the app for you. So SHEIN was founded in 2008 with the focus on being an e-commerce sector. It is estimated that their revenue was about $10 billion in 2020. While SHEIN is known for the fast fashion, I feel like they have moved somewhat past the stigma that is placed on fast fashion, with one of those stigmas basically being low quality materials. I'll reveal soon why I believe they pushed past that just a little bit. Can't really speak for some of the other stigmas, but I'm going to specifically touch on low quality items. So with that being said, we have to mention the backlash from 2021. So with SHEIN, the problem that happened in 2020 was basically the phone case. Not much has to be said about this. We all get why this was definitely a problem, especially for everyone that's within my culture. So SHEIN actually responded, and they have basically stated that they wanted to explain that the art was created in reaction to the 2014 of Michael Brown in Ferguson and meant to show support for the Black Lives Matter movement. That they have brought the issue to their attention and that the art is being interpreted as something that was considered, which is contrary to the actual meaning. So for those who were offended, we sincerely apologize. We've removed the item out of respect for our community. Now, if that was their real intent, they should have mentioned that in the beginning. I mean, who's running your PR team? Who's behind and doing the checks and balances before you put anything out? So myself, and I know there are some others who actually gave them the benefit of the doubt. I haven't seen them do anything as outlandish as they did in 2021. I mean, that wasn't that long ago. It's 2022 now, but I haven't seen them do anything that contradicts that statement yet. So until then, I'm still using them, just giving them the benefit of the doubt. I did not want to do this video without covering that because that is a part of their history. So moving on to what I loved about the app. First and foremost, I have to state that this app was actually made available on Apple stores in 2014. Now, while they really became popular in the past few years, I can say I began to use the app back in like 2015, 2016. I mean, I was in college at the time. I was trying to make my money stretch.
No, that's right.
So I'm going to cover some quick things about what I actually like about the app. First thing first, I like that they stand out from other fashion apps or other competitors. When you go to some of the other fashion shopping apps or just shopping spaces online in general, a lot of times all the styles and models are the same. But with SHEIN, there is a larger variety of clothing styles and models, so I'm able to see what it actually looks like on different body types. Secondly, they don't always follow trends. I say that because I'm someone that doesn't really have a distinct style. Yes, I pay attention to some trends, some things I want to try out, some things I do not. But I love to switch up my style regardless. One day I could be in a couture business outfit or a casual business outfit. I mean, I'm an accountant, so I have to at least have something that's business related. And then there's the casual styles. Maybe I want to reach back into the Y2K styles, streetwear. Maybe I want some nightwear. Either way, I'm able to find it all on this one site, as well as how I can go back into pulling looks from different eras. I am basically a sucker for mixing vintage with modern and different things that are going on today. So it definitely helps me showcase my personality and my moods and just reflect that in general because, hey, our moods constantly change and I may not want to look the exact same the next day. Third, the limit to the low quality items. To me, the chances of getting low quality items on SHEIN is a lot slimmer compared to apps such as like Wish or something along those lines. I will show you some of my items to tell you what I mean by better quality, which also allows me to wear the items more often. So that's how I feel like they have moved past some of the stigmas that are put on fast fashion, not all, just some. So first thing first, I am going to open my SHEIN app and it's going to be on the main shopping section. So at the very top, you can see that there's information about returns, shipping info, e-gift cards, check-ins, and extra percents off. Once again, that's the discounts, the checks, the coupons, and everything along those lines. Then you get into your categories. And if you click the category tab, it goes a lot further where it breaks down, it breaks everything down specifically to what you need. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't really know what you're looking for, that's where you can click the camera button here. And you can either take a photo, upload a photo, it is up to you. It's gonna sort through thousands of dresses or so forth, depending on what you're looking for. So this definitely makes it a lot easier to find what you're looking for. Let's see. So for example, let's say I wanted, let's see if I have a picture of a outfit that I have saved. I'm going to quickly hop back into the app, use photo. It is going to sort through. And why is my screen acting crazy today, y'all? There we go. Voila. These are the different dresses that are very similar to the dress that I had just found. Now, let's say you can't find the dress or something that you entered. This will also pull up things that are similar or reflect that type of style. So we're going to quickly go back to the shopping page. And if you scroll down a little further, this is where you start to see their different little brands. You have the motif. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that portion right. But there's different ones you can choose from. And then you have your different campaigns and recommendations. Your recommendations are basically your previous searches or items just to get you into seeing different things that are new on the app. Next, we have the Me section. This is why I tell you to make sure you save your email, because it's going to keep track of all this information. So one day you'll have like 2 coupons and then the next you'll have like 8. Sometimes it'll switch like super quickly. It can be all within the same day. You want to be able to see that and have that on hand. And then there's your points. So as you can see, my points are a little low, and it's only low because I do a lot of shopping and I make sure I use my points. The points keep track of everything that you've done. So that's whether you're shopping, reviewing, verifying emails, just to name a few. The perks of having points is pretty much like a two-way street. So it helps the business because it helps with giving more information for customers so that it's more clarity and authenticity. And then it helps us consumers because one, it makes our products a lot cheaper whenever it's time to check out, especially if you choose to use them at that time. And it also helps us see what everyone else is saying about the item. So then there's your My Order section. This is pretty much a full breakdown of the process of your orders where you can see unpaid, processed, shipped, reviews. You'll click reviews to pretty much do your reviews, returns, and so forth. And then there's the more services section. Then if you scroll down really quickly, I'll show you some of my items. This is the wish list, and then you can also see your recently viewed. So these are some of the items that I have saved. So as you can see, these are some different styles. All are not the same. And then you can't forget your SHEIN VIP section. All this basically is a reward plan. So of course, there's going to be different levels to it. So first thing first, I'm going to show you some of the items that I have bought, how it looked online, and I'm going to give you just a quick little rundown of what I liked or did not like about the items. So I ordered, let me go back to the app really quickly, just so that I can pull up what I have recently ordered and what I have photos of. A lot of the items I have definitely worn, I just may not have taken pictures.
Few moments later.
So I'm going to start with one of my most recent items, the SHEIN asymmetrical hem cami top and the wide-legged pants. This is me wearing it, as well as this is how it looked on the app. I wore this one actually this past weekend. It was for an outing. I wanted something to be, really casual. As you can see, I am very short, but it still worked. The material to me was very nice. I actually like this item. So if it can work for somebody that's 4'11", it can definitely work for somebody that's tall. I just chose to do wedges when I wore them. And as you can see in the mirror, I have on the graphic and bold decor slide sandals. Those are very comfortable. I actually like them, and I got them mainly because I was looking for some different type of slides that stood out but were still comfortable. And I can definitely say the shoes on this app definitely reflect the sizes, so what you see is what you get. Next, this is the look that I wore for my birthday. So this consists of multiple different items. First thing first, there's the solid bucket hat. The hat is a little big, I will admit that, but my head is tiny, so even with wearing a wig, the hat was still large. Buckle decor, lace up front side zipper combat boots. The material was very, I can't think of the correct term to use, but if you can remember, like rubber boots, that's how it felt. And I actually liked them though. They were comfortable, true to size, didn't have any issues, was able to wear it all night. I also had on the SHEIN solid one shoulder unitard. Now, this will fit differently if you're short like me, but I was able to just ruffle it up a little bit, take it in, and boom, it was perfect. So if you're short, you may need to go to the petite section and choose yours. If you aren't, it'll be perfect. The material is very lightweight, but not cheap like. So I did like that. So I didn't feel like I was suffocating in the outfit. And then there's, oh, well, this app is no longer available, so that lets me know it has definitely sold out since then. But I'm going to take a screenshot of the order details and I'm gonna try to crop it. The SHEIN letter and figure graphic. So this is pretty much a black and white top. You see it on the image. You see how I wore it. I actually like the material. It holds up really well. You just want to make sure when you're doing the chains, you take them out when you're washing them, or it's going to fall out and you're going to be looking for it. The next look that I have, I do not have a picture of it on me, but I do have a picture of the item. This is the SHEIN striped cloak sleeve, double-breasted hanky hem belted overcoat. That is a very long name. But I will say, as you can see in the picture that I have and how it looks on the model, The material is very thick. I was able to wear this during the winter time of last year, and I got a lot of compliments in it. So the material was thick. It did not feel cheap. So that's something that you can definitely wear multiple times. Next, we have the graphic print bishop sleeve blouse and pants. This is a two-piece set, and instead of wearing it how the model wore it, as well as with the black items, I chose to go for the tan route and tie the top. This is something that I wore for brunch once. I actually like it. The material is very nice. It still holds up well, and it has actually a zipper at the back, so it's something that can easily be taken in if you need it. I did a birthday photo shoot. This is the dress that is located here. This is the floral and paisley print V-neck. I got a lot of compliment on this. This is more of a close-up, so you can definitely see the material, how it's made, and I actually paired it with the head wrap. Side note, I'm not sure if you guys have ever watched Candy and a Game on Bravo. I literally watched that episode, seen Torin with the head wrap on, and I was like, I gotta get one just like that. I took a screenshot and, of course, added it in there, and I was able to easily find this hat. The hat isn't big, the dress fits perfectly, so yeah, that was a plus. Next, we have a business top. So this is a part of that motif or motive brand that they have. I did not have a picture in it. I have worn it multiple times. This is something that can easily be worn to work, or got a message. This is something that can easily be worn to work or just for a casual outing. I like it. It definitely looks just like the picture. It's very thick. It's not thin. Just wanted to show you guys that. And then I have a white dress. This white dress I also bought. I bought a lot of these around the same time. It was my birthday, and I decided, hey, why not splurge? So this is the dress online. This is the one that came in. I like it. I've tried it on. I did not wear it out, mainly because I chose to go for the other look to wear for the photo shoot that I showed you guys. I wanted to do something a little different, but the material is very thick on here. It's not thin. It definitely looks like what you see on here. You can also check out the reviews. They give you information on that. The only difference is I'm not a busty person. So, of course, it's going to be a little different than how it looks on the model, but it definitely looked good on me. So that is my quick review on SHEIN, some of the items I've bought and what I like about the app. Just let me know what you guys liked about the app or what you don't like about the app. I mean, everybody's opinions are not going to be exactly the same. And I'll see you guys next time.